Hey guys, it's Eric Nguyen. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get target qualified leads for your Google Ads for your roofing business here. This is going to be the Essential Agency way. And what I mean by that, if you guys want to learn more about my YouTube channel, more about my Instagram or my TikTok channel, I break down everything about tips and tricks and how to create your Google Ads or set up and optimize your Google Ads for the best results. You guys can check my channel here. And if you guys want a quick snippet of that exactly, here's going to be the breakthrough of how to go to 0 to 10K running Google Ads and starting and setting up your whole Google Ads inside this document here. But let's get to the meat and to everything of exactly how to target these qualified leads with this exact location here. So what is a location selection, right? A location selection is very simple, guys. And it's basically where your area is mainly targeted for your local service, right? And this is also going to vary and depend how big your local service business company is and where is it targeting, whether it be the whole city or in the mile radius, or maybe it could be targeting the whole United States. It just really depends on where you're at, right? A lot of local service business owners get this wrong when you select the location, right? It's not just going to be United States just because you're in the United States, right? Right. What you want to do is actually be able to select the option into entering another location and then selecting the advanced search radius / location. The reason why we want to select radius is important is because this is what I mentioned before. If you are targeting the whole city and you cover the whole city area from that location, then by all means, we want to do that, and we'll dive that in. But by selecting the radius, we have the option to select the mile range of how far our services that we can provide, whether we want to be reached to 10 miles, 15 miles, 20, or even 25 miles, right? The reason why this is good because we want to put this in our customer shoes and look at their perspective, right? When you put yourself in the customer shoes, you ask yourself, when you search up a local company on Google for a service, how far are you wanting to provide that service to be here, whether it be within 5 miles, 10 miles, 15, 20 miles, or et cetera, for a service to come to you? And, how long will that take, right? Whether it be 10, 15, 30 minutes to come by just for that specific service, whether it be for roofing, right? A lot of people tend to forget the big step here, which is setting up that target, and they just usually leaving on the presence or interest. This is going to be the biggest money spender and a red flag that you don't want to do, that you're going to be wasting money on Google Ads for unqualified leads. The reason why this is also big and important is because you don't want to be having people that are just going to be showing interest, right? So selecting the option where it says presence only will only target people who are regularly in the targeted location, meaning they are specifically in your local area, that you have lived there and are actually serious buyers. As we can see in this image here, we don't want to select this presence or interest. We want to select that second option where it says people in or regularly in your target location. So now we're going to go into the Google Ads campaign structure here. All right, as you can see, we're selecting the location. You don't want to select United States. You want to select enter another location, unless you have the business, then you have roofing company that targets nationwide, global wide in all 50 states, then by all means run that there, right? But if you're targeting in specific cities, and what you want to do is you want to make sure you press the advanced search. Now, let's just say, for example, we're going to do radius, we're going to do location first, and let's just say we are going to target Santa Monica, California, right? And as we can see here, this is what it's going to do if we only target Santa Monica by location. It's only just targeting this city of Santa Monica, where it's covering where Sunset Park and north of Montana, right? But now, let's say we want to do the radius option, and let's say Santa Monica, right? And we target that. Wow. And now we zoom in, we can see, compared to originally when it was just covering the small section only from here, right? Like we mentioned, north of Montana Sunset Park, it covers a big mile radius here of how far of a 20 mile radius is towards Torrance, to Los Angeles Huntington Park, Glendale, Burbank, San Fernando, Calabasas. This is why we want to be very crucial, right? Because if you're going to do location and you only target that specific city, Santa Monica, but you want to target other people that you're willing to drive 10, 15, This makes much more sense for you guys. That way you can target more people, target qualified leads that actually want your service when they Google search you for your business here. This is the biggest thing. And let's say, for example, you target in Santa Monica, maybe you target in Anaheim, California as well too, right? So boom, as we can see, we just had two cities that overlap here. This is beautiful, right? That we know that we have another service that we can provide if we're targeting Anaheim, Santa Ana, Irvine, Huntington Beach, that targets this whole city area and radius for us that we can provide this roofing service for. And if we were to remove this and just say Santa Monica, right, California, and then we did Anaheim, California, and we just target that as well too. Look at that difference that we're seeing here of how big Anaheim we did of this search compared to that big search that we had in radius. This is only targeting the whole part of Anaheim only, right, that you cover. And that's like a potential of how much money you could be potentially losing if you didn't select that option of only going through location. If you did radius, remember how that big surface area of circle we had is going to give you more potential buyers, more target qualified leads that actually want to work with you. You're losing potential money here, right? And now the final step is making sure that you go to this location option here and selecting this presence, people in or regularly in your target locations, so that way you are targeting serious buyers. People who are only going to be showing interest, they're people probably from, traveling around the world or visiting. They're not just, there to actually buy for your service. They're just a broad interest, basically. People who are just tire kickers and looking around. So I recommend making sure you do this before you run your Google Ads. But overall, guys, this is basically it, how I would break down your Google Ads and walk you through step by step setting up your Google Ads for you, especially if you're a local service business owner here looking to grow and scale your Google Ads and get new leads and qualified leads for your business. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer them back to you guys to give you the best help as much. And as always, subscribe, and thank you so much.